Welcome to Slash Bash, where today I am bringing you another Choosing Beggar Reddit video. If you are new to the channel, then subscribe and click on notifications so you don't miss out on the fun. In our first story, a choosing beggar is asked what she wants for Mother's Day. Turns out, it's a $26,000 vehicle. Backstory: so my mother retired early due to mental health reasons and frequently complains that she does not have enough money from disability. Her duplex is paid off by her brother, so she only has the usual bills to worry about. She has a marketable skill and is still allowed to work part-time but hasn't made any effort to supplement her income. I help when I can. For example, I paid her property tax last year. I sent her food via Instacart, etc., etc. However, I have had to set pretty firm limits since my father passed away a few years ago. They had been divorced for over 10 years and split assets at the time, but she keeps making comments that she should have gotten money when he passed. I was sole heir and the will left everything to me. Keep in mind, he was far from rich, but just had some retirement funds in a 401k. Alright, so let's cut to Mother's Day. I sent a text asking what she wants, and she texted back, word for word, "A new or used truck would be fantastic. I found one for $26,384. I laughed it off, thinking she was joking, and said I can't afford that, and asked what she really wanted. She called me and started asking about my inheritance and continued pushing the truck thing. I later got a text from my aunt on my dad's side saying that my mother had called them and was bringing up my inheritance. The next day she called me again and started talking about the used truck. I told her she could buy a new truck for that amount or less, and she was like, but it would be a 4-cylinder and that sucks. I told her if she needs a vehicle, she could find something used for much less, and she does not even have a need for that specific type of truck. Remember, she is not working, so only uses her truck for trips around town to grocery stores, etc. Her response: well, I guess I will just have to sell my house. I don't know where I'll live then. Well, that was my Mother's Day. I got to enjoy my mother's passive-aggressive attempts at guilting me into buying her a $23,000 used truck. Shake my head. In story number 2, we have a choosing beggar who thinks if you are going to throw away junk, you can at least fix it first. For context, in Australia, hard waste is categorized as large items too big to be transported to a refuse center that you leave by the road outside your house, and the local council or municipality collects it from you and takes it to the landfill or recycling plant. Sometimes people will leave decent items by the road outside the house with a free sign, but mostly it's common knowledge that if it's by the road, it's free, and it's usually gone within hours. No complaints. Here's my short but sweet story. I left a tripod lamp with busted legs and no power supply by the road for hard waste collection along with a few other bulky items. It was a cheap Kmart lamp worth about $80 brand new, and even then that's overpriced. I walk outside to find a woman stuffing the obvious rubbish into her car. Hi. Oh, it's fine. You can take it, but the legs are broken and the power cord is faulty. I was going to replace it, but it's not worth it. Does it work though? Sure, if you replace the power cable, easy job really. Could you fix it for me? No. Why not? Because it's rubbish. If I can't fix it, I'll bring it back. No, you won't. Either take it and keep it or leave it here for collection. Look, I'll try to fix it, but if I can't fix it, then I might as well bring it back here for collection. No, if you take it, it's yours. Hard rubbish collection doesn't have a set date and time, it's just in between date X and date Y. If it's not there, it doesn't get collected. Do you want it or not? Can't you just fix it for me? I'll pay for the power cord. No, I'm not an electrician. If I fix electrical items and her house burns down, I can be charged and imprisoned or fined for damages. Can you just put it down and leave? She left, but snuck back a few hours later to collect her precious. Last I heard of her, but gosh darn, it's junk, woman! In story 3, we have a choosing beggar who wants to hire a troupe of medieval weapon enthusiasts, but that doesn't mean she wants to pay them well. Last year, my fiance and I joined a HEMA group in our town. We were about 10 to 12 people who just love to beat each other up with swords, daggers, or other medieval weapons, but everything with modern protectors. Unlike reenactment fighters, we go for the head, torso, or arms, and not for the show, so pretty fast and quite dirty. Some lady, Choosing Beggar, got in touch with us for a festival in the nearby big city. She wanted us to show kids in the audience some real fighting like in the medieval times, 14th to 16th century, for 2 days in a row. Our trainer agreed but said more than once that we are not reenactors. It was all good. Payment should depend on the number of people from our group. Historical equipment will be given to us, shirt, trousers, etc. A breakfast would be included as well. If anybody should have their own clothes, they should bring them. I had some clothes from Fantasy LARP where I played a highborn. My outfit was quite expensive and I was glad to get a chance to show it on the festival. It's not 100% accurate in historical terms, but since it looked like Littlefingers, most people would not really see it. But when my fiance and I arrived, this choosing beggar was extremely choosy when it came to my outfit. It's not historical, it's some LARP crap. She handed me some shirt made out of polyester and a crappy trousers. After I asked her how polyester can be historically accurate, she yelled at me not to lecture her because she has done this for years. After our huge argument, she realized that she does not have enough for our group, so I could keep my outfit. But we were not allowed to talk about LARP or anything like that with other people. When our trainer asked about the promised breakfast, we were told we could get some from the local supermarket. So, no breakfast or water, because that was for her own group. We clearly must have misunderstood something. So, our group showed some fighting, but only slow, because we weren't allowed to wear our protectors for historical reasons. It was more a show fight than our regular training, but people loved it. Kids came and we showed them our equipment, even gave them some to feel like a real night. Even the grown-ups were interested. On the second day, we brought beer and mead, but nobody from our group was drunk, unlike one person from Choosing Beggars group. The next training came and our trainer was pretty pissed. Choosing Beggar paid us €600 for both days, so it's a rate of €3 per hour for 10 people. Choosing Beggar wanted €25 as rent for each outfit, and I think €10 for cleaning, which my trainer denied. She even asked to book us for next year, but this time no LARP crap or alcohol. But the payment would be smaller because it was not really professional. After our trainer said she could have us for €2,800, Choosing Beggar was pretty pissed. Story 4 shows us a choosing beggar who thinks it would be rude to ask his girlfriend to drive him home from work, but it isn't rude to ask our OP. This happened back in the mid-90s. Dialogue is to the best of my recollection. I worked overnight at a manufacturing facility. I was a permanent employee. Our shift started and ended 15 minutes before the temps. CB is a temp. This was his first day. A couple hours into the shift, Choosing Beggar walks up to me. "Hey, you live near so-and-so crossroads." "Yeah, I do." "I live close to there. Can I have a ride?" "Sure, but can you see if you can leave with me?" "You wouldn't want me to lose time now, would you?" Then he turns and walks off. A while later, I asked him exactly where he lived. He told me. That would add at least 20 minutes to my commute time, and that is if there was no traffic. And I would be stuck in morning rush hour. "Do you not have a car, or are you having car trouble or something?" "No, I have to call my girlfriend to come pick me up, and it would just be really rude of me to wake her up that early in the morning to come get me." "Well, that will cut too much into my sleep time. I won't be able to give you a ride." "That would be really rude of you to make me wake up my girlfriend and have her drive all the way out here, so I will ride with you after work, right? Thanks." And he walks quickly off before I could answer. Later, he walks up to me again. "You are giving me a ride, right? Because I need to call my girlfriend now for her to get here on time. Okay, thanks." And he quickly walks off again. He did that to me again before the night was over. When my shift was over, I went home. I heard from a coworker that at the end of his shift, Choosing Beggar asked for me and someone told him I went home. I don't know when or how he finally got home, and I guess the commute was not for him because we never saw him again. In our final story, a choosing beggar orders takeaway and then demands free dessert or a discount. Okay, because of recent events and my mom being over 60, we decided to only do takeaway and delivery from our restaurant pub for the better part of lockdown and ongoing. We have a reduced menu like only schnitzel, fries, seasonal, asparagus, and burgers. Last week was Mother's Day and we thought we'd make a little extra and give a small dessert for every meal, for free. We have regulars that order weekly, sometimes twice a week, and we have people that are new customers, and we have the irregular choosing beggar. This one never comes to our place ever, except when it is an occasion where there is free food or drinks, with clubs or parties. They never talk to us, even though it is a small village we live in. My mom really does not like them. Now they ordered 5 meals and delivery. They live less than a minute away, and I walked over with the food, by the way, and they got dessert. Now yesterday, Sunday again, they ordered 2 meals and delivery, and I went over to deliver, and lo and behold, this was the encounter. Why is there only 1 box? We wrap every meal separately, and then again 2 at once with newspaper so it won't get cold so easily. Because you ordered 2 meals. Did you wrap the dessert with the hot food? That's disgusting. There is no dessert, just a side salad that's wrapped separately too. What the flip? Why is there no dessert? There was a dessert last week. That was a Mother's Day gift from my mom to our customers, and it was free. Yeah, and we just ordered because we liked the desserts. I don't care about salad. Go and switch it with a dessert. Sorry, but my mom did not make a dessert this week. Like I said, it was a gift. We make about 50 lunches today, 95% more than on a regular no quarantine Sunday, and my mom literally has no time to prepare that many desserts, so would you please pay now so I can deliver the other food? I want a discount then. I am not allowed to give discounts, I just deliver. You can pay with a gift card if you've got one or cash. Slightly annoyed because there are 5 families waiting for me. Well, I don't have a gift card and I won't pay the full amount. I still had the food in hand. Well, bye then. I turn around and walk back to my car. Their spouse runs after me and stops me. They pay the full amount and a very small tip. And whilst I look up the next address, I hear them through the door shouting. Stuff like, "That's why no one likes them." I giggled, and my mom and my sister had a blast when I told them that later. This has been John from Slash Bash. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video and want to see more of them, then now's the time to hit that subscribe button. We'd love for you to drop a like, share it with your friends, and we will see you in the next one.